now, but Valentino Rossi up into third place. They come into the Struben corner for the first time, and then they explode like a cork out of the bottle down through the beam slag.
Marco on that waving there at the final chicane. Vinales has crashed. The world championship leader, Vinales, has crashed out. We saw the...
Down he goes, coming out of the chicane. Left-hander loses the front end, and his championship lead almost certainly will disappear. We ride with him.
So then, well, how's the championship going to shape up now? Vinales, absolutely dejected. He's done so much of the hard work to get himself up behind his teammate in the championship.
Meanwhile, at the front, two old friends are meeting up, and they are ready for the fight of all fights.
Now dropped back behind Danilo Petrucci on this lap, so put Zarco back and forth. Has he made a mistake, or was he just running out of a bit of a grip? Straight away, Marquez gets the Vinales out on his pitfall.
Next weekend, bitter disappointment for the 22-year-old. Confirmation of where it stands at the moment.
Wow, look at that. We could be going to the Saxon Ring of your three World Championship. That could all change, of course, with this fantastic fight raging now between Rossi and Marquez. It looks like Johan Zarco might be struggling to hang on in there.
Is this right? Because it will make the championship so much closer. But I don't even think they've been thinking about the World Championship.
I tell you what, they won't be forgetting old battles. They'll be remembering old battles in this one. They've just set personal best. That's Bradley Smith has crashed out of the race on the factory. KTM Smith was circulating in 20th place.
We ride with MotoGP Marquez. The big news though from Assen. Championship leader Maverick Vinales has crashed out. And if Andrea Dovizioso stays where he is in 5th place, he will be the new leader of the World Championship riding the Ducati. But he's still 11 and a half laps to go.
Absolutely right in the victory contention.
Yeah, he's right up on the rear wheel there of Marquez. Third, of course, in Mugello, right in contention in Barcelona. 11 laps to go here in Assen. The Yellow Army can't believe it because their man leads the way. There's a lot more of this race to go.
He's going for it. That's Struben, turn number 5, Petrucci. I was just about to say he's lining up a move on Marquez, and he does it at the very next corner. Petrucci up into 2nd place. Tyre on. That could be absolutely crucial. Could be a decisive choice because in theory, the theory has been blown out of the window a few times this year in MotoGP. Then Rossi in the final laps of the race.
So starts in Barcelona and here, really going well in Barcelona before he crashed out. Rossi into the chicane. What a famous victory this would be for the 38-year-old.
He's got 10 laps to go. Dovizioso might be more crucial World Championship points at stake for the Italian. Has he got time to hunt down this man Zarco? Here is Rossi, looking pretty confident, looking pretty comfortable. He did lead, of course, on the final lap in Le Mans when he buckled under intense pressure from his teammate Maverick Vinales.
Knows he's clearing off, and also knows that he's having problems getting past Danilo Petrucci. Again, he knows as well that Maverick Vinales is out of the race, so he doesn't want to take too many risks. Lorenzo, Baz Abraham, Rins Barbara, Espargaro Cole, and Tito Rabat. We've had crashes for Bradley Smith, Maverick Vinales, Jonas Folger here.
Last year when he crashed out, just in front of Cal Crutchlow, that's at Struben, turn number 5 for Bautista, so another top 6 slips through the grasp of the Spaniard.
Really sorry to butter, Nick. We are getting a few minute little drops down here in pit lane.
Please, no!
It's okay. If it stays like this, it's okay to race. If it's okay, it is.
Potential sting in the tail here. You are now allowed to pull it.
Dovizioso is... I'm sorry, I'm getting the over.
You can see quite clearly. Dovizioso's ahead of Zarco. You can see quite clearly. Can he make it 3 in a row? What a hat-trick this would be for Andrea Dovizioso. He's on the podium places.
7.5 laps to go.
The issue for Rossi is he's hitting the rain spots first, so Rossi's going to be more cautious than those behind him. Petrucci's using Rossi as a great reference. Petrucci's about to take Valentino Rossi to Zarco's into the pits. Now, has he gambled and rolled the dice, or has he got a problem? Zarco has come in.
Zarco first, man.
He's changing. Does it? That's absolutely nothing to lose.
Right back at the front, Rossi under real pressure now from Danilo Petrucci. Andrea Dovizioso also in the hunt. It's Italians 1, 2, 3, but it's Yamaha, Ducati. Got the feeling that Petrucci wants to make a move because he knows that Dovizioso is coming like a...
Valentino Rossi leads at the start of lap 21. An all-Italian top 3 at the moment. Marquez is not being shaken off. Calcucci's over the line in 5th. Petrucci out a little bit wide at the first.
Lorenzo in.
is coming in for his bike squad. Those guys now need to absolutely pour down with rain.
On Marquez, Aston works Petrucci, fall back immediately in the left hand of the Struben corner. Marquez is quite happy there now in fourth place. We still have 5.5 laps to go.
Zarco, Boy, Lorenzo, Hector Barber, Alex Rich, Petrucci. He keeps having a look up the inside of Rossi, doesn't he, at Ramshaw? He's going to have a lunge at the inside of the tip of chicane. Surely Petrucci will go up the inside.
Oh, just stand up and applaud. This is most full again. Oh, Dovizioso through at turn 1 at the Harbour.
Petrucci just struggling a little bit harder. He has stood firm like a rock at the front of this race.
Down through the Veen Slag. 4 3/4 laps to go. Here comes Dovizioso. He definitely
Leading the wet conditions here 1 year ago. Oh, Petrucci, that was tight up at Van der Veen. He keeps having a look up the inside of Rossi, but he can't quite make it through.
Gotta say, Petrucci now leads away. Rossi in second place. They're through the Ramshaw, up to the chicane. Will Rossi try and fight back at the chicane? No, Petrucci leads. He should cross.
Petrucci led in Assen last year, didn't finish the race. He led in Germany last year, crashed out in wet conditions. Here he now leads in Assen.
Danilo Petrucci chasing it up.
They're pulling away quite easily. Dovizioso and Marquez then, maybe just running out of steam at the end of this race. Johan Zarco's just come over the line. We know that he's on full wets. He did a 1:40
Start and finish. Through the very, very fast Ramshaw left-hander they will come.
Well, now Rossi can use Petrucci as the man for us. He's done all the legwork himself for a while.
Of soccer. People are going crazy. 105,000 spectators, and they are being richly entertained by the best.
With penalty, he exceeded the pit lane speed limit, but he came in the change bikes. You can only run at 60 kilometres an hour, so Johan Zarco.
Assen TT here in Holland. Petrucci closes up right again on the rear wheel of Rossi. They're through the Ramshaw. They will line up the chicane. This is where Rossi took Petrucci to take the lead on the previous lap.
Hats off to Rob.
Valentino Rossi wins